Hello everyone, this is Positive Riro 8 and today I want to talk to you about a topic that's been on my mind for quite some time. I want to start off by saying that I respect whatever your thoughts are, whether you agree or disagree, but I do ask that you please refrain from profane comments and please be respectful. Also, please be aware that this video may be lengthy. With that being said, let's get started. So, when you think about people with disabilities, what type of people come to mind? Perhaps you're thinking of those who are veterans or those who were in an accident that left them handicapped. Or maybe you're thinking of those who are hearing impaired or those who are blind, such as Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, or Jose Feliciano. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. If I didn't, I apologize. Who didn't let their disabilities stop them from showing their wonderful talents for singing and playing the piano. But what about those with autism and Down syndrome? We often neglect to include this group because of the lack of knowledge we have about these unique individuals. These people are often called weird, freaks, stupid, and retarded. One example of this is Sarah Palin's son who has Down syndrome. She had to continuously hear people disrespecting her son by calling him retarded, demon child, and many other offensive names. I find it disturbing that people with these types of disabilities are treated as outsiders when they try to make their way in the real world. They're given nasty stares, and people often ask the parents or caregivers the most common questions, which include, how do they take care of themselves? Why does he or she make those sounds? How can they understand you? Why don't you put them in a nursery so they won't be in your hair all the time? And many other questions that can make someone feel offended, annoyed, and even angry. Nursing homes and public schools are definitely out of the question because people with autism and Down syndrome are abused and made fun of because they react to things and people around them in a way that differs from the way that you and I do. One of the most common forms of abuse they endure is sexual abuse, which I find very, very disgusting. All abuse is disgusting. There's a video that I strongly recommend that you watch on YouTube that was made by Stuart Sheffies. And if I pronounce his name incorrectly, I apologize. He's a father of an autistic son named Aiken. I'll provide a link to the video either somewhere in the description box or I'll put it somewhere in this video if I'm able to figure it out. In the beginning of the video, Sheffies explains that he got reports from Aiken's school stating that his son was throwing chairs and hitting teachers, which is not a part of Aiken's personality. So what Stuart Sheffies did was that he attached an audio recorder to his son so he could hear what was really going on in the classroom. And what Aiken's father found out was the teachers were making fun of him and discussing inappropriate content around him. Please view the video when you have free time. The video is about 17 minutes and 3 seconds long and should be viewed from beginning to end. It truly does anger me that autistic children cannot be in public schools or daycares because they are abused physically and mentally by not only the children, but by the teachers who are supposed to make this a safe and comfortable environment for everyone. And what about the autistic children who need help with feeding themselves, going to the bathroom, and grooming themselves? Do you think these people would help them with that? No! They're going to let them use the bathroom on themselves and starve until they get home. And what's worse is that a lot of these children are nonverbal, so they can't tell their parents what type of torture they went through as the teachers continue to boldly lie in the parents' face. These people have evil spirits and shouldn't be allowed to teach anyone. I'm tired of the fact that so many of these teachers get off the hook so easily or get a simple slap on the wrist, even when there's clear proof. There is clear proof of their wrongdoing. When it comes to bullying, people cover many different demographics. But what I notice is that they don't even mention autistic children. They're just conveniently left out. And I'm sure you have noticed that as well. Why are they not included? Don't they count as people who are being bullied? They should. The disgusting act of mistreating these individuals needs to stop. There might be some PSAs about autistic children, but I don't see a lot of them. People often question, why did God create people like this? And they even have the audacity to say that God made a mistake when God is not capable of doing such a thing. God couldn't make a mistake or commit a sin even if he tried. While some people are questioning, why did God bring people like this with this type of disability into their lives? Did it ever cross people's minds that God has a special plan for these unique people? Did it ever occur to them that God blessed parents with them to touch their hearts, change their personality, their mentality, and to encourage them to try and change other people's hearts? Now you might be asking yourself, why does this topic anger me so much? Well, the answer is simple. I have been around children with autism or Down syndrome, and they are the kindest and sweetest people that you'll ever meet. Yes, a lot of them can't speak verbally. A lot of sounds frighten or annoy them. A lot of them need help with the daily skills that we're easily able to do, such as feeding ourselves. But that doesn't mean that they're not smart and don't deserve the same respect that you and I deserve. They have feelings just like us. How would you like it if your child, your sister, your brother, or your cousin was treated in a cruel way and you didn't know anything about it? I'm 100% sure that you would be furious about it and you would want these people to be fired. And you would have every right to feel that way. Just like the parents and guardians of these autistic children who don't understand why others are treating them like dirt. I thank you all for your attention to this matter, and I hope that you share this video with others. I'm not telling you to share this video to gain popularity. That is not the reason why I created this video. I created this video because this nonsense has been going on forever and we're not doing much about it. I want to ask you all for a favor. Now, I'm sure that some of you watching have social networks like MySpace, Facebook, and Twitter, etc. I'm asking you to make the topic of autistic children a trending topic on your social network, and please ask your friends to do the same. I know that a lot of times trending topics are often related to celebrity news, but I think that this is a topic that needs to be trending on social networks. Share your thoughts on the issue, personal experiences about you, a family member or a close friend who has been mistreated due to this matter. And if you're having a problem with what hashtag to use, here's one that I actually have in mind, which is pound justice for special needs children. We need to take a stand to end this horrendous act. Imagine if it was you who was the victim. Again, I say that if you leave comments, please refrain from profane language and be respectful when leaving your opinion. God bless you all, and remember the importance of respect. Thank you.